Good morning, class of 2023. This is Mr. Legg here, working with you on your ICAP makeup. So some of you have not completed all of your Q1 through Q4 questions. Some of you may not have saved all of your answers, so I need you each to go in and take a look. Make sure you've answered them all, make sure there are answers listed for them all, and make sure that you have them done and saved. This is a video that's solely going to focus on that, so make sure, have your phones ready, be ready to take a picture. Get logged into your student portal. I'm going to give you a second to do that. Again, have your phones ready to take a picture and log into your portal. So go into your portal, select My ICAP Plan. Hopefully what you see next is this, where you put in your personal information. And hopefully all of you should just be able to select Current Plan to find your 10th grade questions. If you cannot find your 10th grade questions, go into a historical plan and see if you can select 10th grade from there. Okay, but we're going into your 10th grade questions. And the first question for 10th grade is, what is my current GPA? And the second question is, based on the units I have earned, I am currently, and you're either selecting on track or off track. So your GPA is really easy to figure out. Once you log into your student portal, before you go into My ICAP Plan, your GPA is listed right there. Now that might not be the most up-to-date GPA, but for the sake of completing your ICAP questions, you can go ahead and put the GPA that's listed there. And in general, for Q1, question 2, the question is, are you on track or off track? You may not know. Basically, if you have received an F or an I for any of your math or English classes, you are off track. If you have failed more than 4 total classes, you are off track. In general, you should know whether you have passed or failed a class, okay? But if you're not, if you have a feeling that you've failed more than 4, or if you know you failed a math or English class, go ahead and put your off track. These questions are not intended to be a wrong or right answer per se. The questions are to make you think about where you're at and to look more into that. So if you put off track and you're actually on track, that's okay. If you put off track and you're actually, if you put on track and you're actually off track, that's okay. But what we want you to know is if you're off track, let's make sure to sit down and talk with your counselor. Okay. So again, question 1 is your GPA. Right here on your student portal is where your GPA answer is. And for question 2, you're either on track or off track. Provide the best answer there. If you want to look further into your transcripts, you'll see I have a little arrow here going to your transcripts. You select transcripts, then you're going to select documents, then you're going to select DPS transcript. And I'll show you what that looks like on this next page here. This brings you to documents, DPS transcripts, and then you can look at your transcripts and see how many classes you've passed or failed. But again, Q1 GPA right here on your student portal on the first home page of your student portal. And question 2, whether you're on track or off track, do your best to answer that question. All you do is select on track or off track. Question or Q2, excuse me. The first question is, based on my career goals, I want to take these classes in high school. And so you're thinking about what classes does it make sense for me to take in high school in order to have the career that I want in the future. And then the second question is, what are my top career clusters? So these are the areas where you feel like you might most be interested in, and that's just checkoffs. And then the last question is, based on my interest profile or results, the major areas of study that I might be interested are, and really that is just a continuation of your answer right above, okay? So if you did not get to complete your interest profiler, that's okay. I don't want you to be too confused about that question. This is what I want you to do. For your first question, based on my career goals, I want to take these classes, is you see these areas I have highlighted? These are possible answers for that question. If you are interested in business, then just put business classes. If you are interested in architecture or construction, put manufacturing classes. If you're interested in medical or health field, put biology chemistry classes, science classes. If you're interested in computers or information technology, put computer classes. If you're interested in education, we have teaching classes. If you're interested in STEM, put engineering or math classes. So these are all possible answers that you can include for the first question of quarter two. Okay? So do not stress about this. This is just thinking about what kind of classes you might want to take that'll help you with your career for the future. The second question, my top career clusters are, you should have taken a survey to get these answers. But right now, if you haven't gotten to that survey, what I want you to do is just take a look at these different fields. You'll see here we have business, finance, and government that are listed there. But look at these different fields and select the ones that you think are most interesting to you. And then right below that, go ahead and just put the ones that are most interesting to you. Because basically what this is saying, the third question is asking, is what are you going to study? So if you're interested in business, then you can put that you're going to study business. If you're interested in law, you can put that you're going to study law. If you're interested in marketing, you can put that you're going to study marketing. So the second question, my top career clusters, check those off, and then basically just take those same answers and put them in their major areas of study. The third question there. Okay, again, do not stress about it. And so again, question two, mark off the area that you're interested in. And then for question number three, if you're interested in studying business, interested in working in business, then you want to study business. If you're interested in education, you want to study education. There's some different answers don't exactly match up like that, such as law, you want to study criminal justice. Health service and medical, you want to study biology. STEM, you want to study engineering or math. So these, again, are possible questions or answers for question number three for quarter two. Take a picture, and then you decide which ones you want to put in there. Same thing here. You decide which career cluster is best for you, which areas that you're most interested in. Quarter number three, excuse me. So based on my GPA, here are some Colorado colleges that I can attend. List one or more. We actually want you to list at least two. And so remember, I gave you these possible answers for that question. And the question says based upon your GPA. And the reason it tells you based upon your GPA is it wants you to think, do I have the GPA right now that's going to help me get to where I want to go? And so I am okay if you put University of Denver today and you only have a 3.0 GPA. The goal isn't to limit you. The goal is to make you think about whether you're doing what you need to do to get there. So for now, we're just providing answers. So you tell me, among all these schools listed here, what schools are you interested in attending? And then that's your answers for quarter three, question one. Okay. And so there's community colleges on here. You'll see those are in purple. And then right below those are technical colleges, technical schools or colleges. And those are schools that are more focused on career. So if you want to become a mechanic, if you want to become a certified nursing assistant, if you want to become a barber, or you want to do hair or nails, you need a certificate for that. And these are schools that can help out with programs like that. So if you're not focused on college, if you're focused more on career, then you can put any one of these schools or put two of these schools in your answer here. That's all I'm asking you to do. You can take a picture of this, and this is your possible answer for quarter three, and that's the only question for quarter three. Quarter four. These are really easy too, because all you're doing is selecting. So we've talked about what colleges are looking for, and these are some of the areas that colleges are looking for. So it says, based on what colleges are looking for, I need to do the following to improve my application. Again, you can think of this from college or you can think of this from work, but it says improve my grades, catch up on my units or my classes, improve my attendance, apply for the FAFSA, start on extracurricular activities, start volunteering, building better relationships with my teachers, which usually helps you do better in classes, take more challenging courses, or other. So all you're doing is selecting what you think will make you look better for the future. Now, specifically what we're talking about is colleges, but just for the future in general. So don't be concerned with absolutely having this answer right. Just think about the things that you want to do to improve and select here. Or if you're doing really well, then think about the extra things you want to do, like your extracurricular activities, volunteering, taking tougher classes. The next question is, my current post-secondary goal includes, And it gives the following answers. I want to finish high school and complete job training, earn a certificate in my career field. Like I said, that's a technical school or technical college. Participate in an apprenticeship, which is a way for you to get access to a job and learn about a job and basically work in that job prior to actually getting that job. Enlisting in the military, getting an associate's degree, which is a 2-year degree at a college or community college, excuse me, or earning a bachelor's degree or a master's degree, and that requires going to college. So this is just thinking about what you want to do after high school and just mark those answers off. Again, none of this is intended to be stressful. This is really just intended to get your ideas of kind of what's going on right now and where your mind is right now. So please, I'm going to go back through these real quickly, and that is just make sure you take pictures. This is your student portal. Question 1 is your GPA. It's right there in your student portal. Whether you're on track or off track, which is question 2 of quarter 1, is based upon how many classes you failed. If you know you haven't failed any classes, you're on track. If you failed math or English, or you failed more than 4 total classes, you're off track. Question number 1 of quarter 2. These are your possible answers. Take a picture and choose what answers you think works best for you. Question number 2, you're just selecting the career areas you think you're most interested in. Select as many as you want. Select at least 2 to 3. Quarter 2, question 3, select the areas of study that you may be interested in. You can use any one of these answers, or you can simply just take the answers from question 2. Take these answers and put them right into question 3. Quarter 3, you're just listing the Colorado schools that you're interested. Right now, we're only focused on Colorado schools. Take a picture of this and put any one of these schools, put 2 or 3 of them in for your answer for quarter 3. And for quarter 4, these are just checkoffs. What do you need to do to improve? That's the first checkoff. Second checkoff, what do you want to do in the future? That's the second checkoff. And you can check off as many as you want. Make sure to save your responses. There you see on the bottom left. Again, answer all your questions, save your responses, and you're done. So I wish you well. Please do this. This is an easy way to get your ICAP grade up so that your SEL grade is good as well. Have a good day. Goodbye.